I'm back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look on your face. Bet you didn't expect to ever see me again. Well, that's too bad, because here I am. Okay, I got records. I got vinyls. You thought I wasn't going to do any more videos? Well, you no, well, that noise you might hear is my air conditioner. And you think I'm going to turn that air conditioner off? You're wrong. And crazy and wrong. Okay, I got records. Here's the story that I have for you. I went to, I got paid, and it's been a couple of weeks since I was out looking for vinyls, and I found some. However, you know, I went to this place that's 10 for a buck, right? And it was a little selection, a little stack that I hadn't seen because it's been a couple of weeks. Looked like it'd been picked over. And the records, many of the records, were out of their sleeves. The sleeves were over here, and the records were over here. So there's probably some scratching. And I had to spend about 15 minutes putting it all, you know, the ones I wanted to get. And I got most of everything I could find, except for ones that didn't have, some of them didn't have a sleeve to go with them. But the ones with just a sleeve, I didn't get those. I thought, not worth it. They weren't anything particularly devastating. Okay, so that's the story. But I also, in addition, you know, all their records were 10 for $1. So they had some singles. And it turns out they're DJ promotional singles from the late 60s, early 70s. And I don't mind a single. I don't mind at all. I'll take a single, I'll take a double. I don't care. The humor has dulled. It's been a couple of weeks, so I'm not as sharp. All right, but the 45s, they came in these aging green sleeves, and a lot of them were coming apart. Maybe I can use some tape to fix them if I need them. Luckily, I had some clean white sleeves, and I can use those for the moment. And I put everything into, and this is some J.R.R. Tolkien type prefacing going on here. I put everything into the appropriate sleeves and appropriate preservable bags. Okay, now we begin. Marty Robbins, Return to Me. These are DJ copies. Some of them have dates on them. Marty Robbins, Return to Me, and it's on both sides. I suspect a mono and a stereo. I don't know. I'm a Woman by Susan Hudson. It's on Epic Records, Columbia. Same thing. Peggy Little, Listen Spot. Okay. It's Too Late by Judy Kester. Audition copy, not for sale. Dot Records. Bobby Bear. And it says, Come Kiss Me Love. Garcia Victor. Golden Records, Frosty the Snowman. It's not a promotional copy, but, you know. How are you going to turn down Frosty the Snowman for 10 cents? You're not going to. You're never going to. Big Fanny by Neil Ray. And this, no date on it. Plantation Records. But That's All Right by Claude Gray. And this is 10/13/76. Okay, that's on Granny Records. Okay, and this is The Morning After Baby Let Me Down by Ray Griff. It's on Royal American. The only record in this stack that I've heard of that I recognized right away, and I said, I know this record, okay, and I used to have it on a cassette tape, on a Philips compact cassette, back in the mid-'80s. It is Johnny Rivers, Baby I Need Your Lovin'. Got to have all your lovin', baby. Baby, baby. It's on IR Imperial Records. And this looks fancy, but I don't know what it is. It's Pal Rakes till I can't take it anymore. And that's what it says, Pal Rakes. MGM Records brings you Tom Paul Glaser and the Glaser Brothers. Bad, Bad, Bad Cowboy. Other side, Let It Be Pretty. David Houston and Calvin Crawford. Sweet Molly on both sides. Sweet Molly. It's not about MDMA, I'm guessing. It's about a girl named Molly, and she's sweet. You know what that means. She does it. Hickory Records, Throwing Kisses by Bob Luman. And If You Don't Love Me, Then Why Don't You Leave Me Alone by Bob Luman. This is June 6th, 1967. A good 6 months before I was born. It's true. It's true. Royal American Records, Ray Griff again. Don't Look at Me. Both sides, In That Tone of Voice. Don't Look at Me in That Tone of Voice by Ray Griff. Again, Bob Luman. Is It Any Wonder That I Love You? On both sides. And this is February 1st, 1971. Epic Records. Casino Records. And this is 11/23/76, a Thanksgiving release. If you ever had a Thanksgiving release, well, it's awful refreshing. And it's Billy Larkin. Here's to the Next Time. Both sides. Promotional copy, Casino Records, and it's got a lizard on it. Is that a lizard? I think it is. Maybe a lizard. Don't know. Alright, the records themselves. A mixed pile, mixed stack. I ran out of record sleeves at some point, of the plastic record sleeves. And that's very disappointing because I had about 2 records left that didn't get in sleeves. I'm going to have to fire myself because everyone else is gone. Okay, but I thought 10 for $1, pretty dang good price for Bob Wills Special. It's a product of Columbia Records on Harmony. Okay, and doesn't say. I figure he probably died maybe in the early 70s. Anyway, this has something to do with Bob Wills Special. You know all about him and his weird country swing music. Well, you know what I'm talking about. This one, sleeveless, no plastic sleeve, is El Papa in Mexico. I think that means my Papa in Mexico. Viva Mexican amigos. Anyway, El Papa in Mexico, and it's on Melody Records. It's pink, like the frosting on those Mexican cookies, the weird ones you get at that bakery down the street where they sell the strange porn magazines. That's been my experience. How about you? Hey, this is a very thick record. A Leroy Anderson Pops concert. It's a long play, gold label, Decca 33 1/3. It's a very thick record. It's weird. Weird how thick this record is. heavy and thick. That's what she said. Parenti and Teacher Encore. This is a special one, and it's going to get a lot of play about 6 months from now. Christmas with the Mexicali Press on Crown Records. It's no doubt a ripoff of the 60s Tijuana brass trees. But look at those hooters. Okay. And this is a collection of cowboy favorites. True cowboy favorites, sung and played by great Western artists. What do you mean great Western artists? Is it now I can't think of any Western artists. I'm stuck here. I was thinking of somebody, that lady, that Georgia O'Keeffe or something. But no, they're singers. Fooled you again. Cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. Things like your hits, and it doesn't. Oh, featuring Billy Arnold and his Rangers. It means a hockey team. When payday rolls around, riding down the canyon. I think you know what that's about. After payday comes around and you're riding down the canyon, I guess you're going to go bareback. Take me back to my boots and saddle. Home on the range. Beside the Rio Grande. Not in it. You don't want to drink from it. You go on the other side of that. Bad hombres. Political. There goes my YouTube channel. 4 seasons. Second vault of golden hits. Okay, featuring Sherry. I've got you under my skin. Walk like a man. Big girls don't cry. Opus 17. Don't you worry about me. Working my way back to you, Candy Girl, Stay Alone, Marlena, Peanuts, and Connie-O. Half of those songs are great hits. Half of them I've never heard in my life. You know, they used to pad out greatest hits albums. Ooh. But Frankie Valli, in his 80s, is still doing it. Still out there singing. I don't want to deny the guy the right to make a living. But the Four Seasons was never a band. I mean, I've gotten into some trouble on Facebook saying the Four Seasons was never a band, but okay, I'll give you. They were a band, but only in the sense that, like, the Alan Parsons Project is a band. Okay? It's like one guy and a producer. Who is a producer? Okay, that's a bad thing because that guy is a producer. That's Alan Parsons. Four Seasons is a corporation that was formed in like 1959-60 by Frankie Valli and this other producer guy. And everybody else in the band is a kind of a temporary hired hand, not with the band that long. Okay, most of the profits go to Frankie Valli and Bob Gaudy. Okay, so even in the 60s, when Frankie Valli is releasing solo albums, there's no difference. It's the same thing. It says solo Frankie Valli, but it's the same thing. Same musicians are playing on it. It's the same deal. It's a big scam. And Frankie Valli was the first person to record Native New Yorker, later a hit by Odyssey in the 70s, late 70s. But nobody wanted Frankie Valli's version. Why? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't any good. Kingston Trio is something else. Not Cannonball Adderley, something else. Kingston Trio. Now, I don't know if this was the version of the Kingston Trio that had John Stewart. I know not that John Stewart, the John Stewart that recorded the song Gold and wrote Daydream Believer, which was the #1 song the day I was born. Okay, can't tell. John Stewart, yes. Because he wrote the song, Where Are You Going, Little Boy, on this album. runaway song on this album. John Stewart. People out there turning music into gold. John Stewart. Not Daily Show guy. Gentle on My Mind by Lenny D. Okay. This was a late 60s compilation. Happy Barefoot Boy, Love is Blue. The Glory of Love from the Columbia Motion Picture Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, a Stanley Kramer production. Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. And this was written by Bob Crewe and Bob Gaudio, the producer of the Frankie Valli song. Rosanna theme, What Now My Love. By the Time I Get to Phoenix, Sunny, The Last Waltz, and Gentle on My Mind. Lenny D. Right, this one, weird. Guitars Greatest Hits by Tom and Jerry. Alright, so they performed some of the great hits of the 60s in their inimitable guitar, probably instrumental style. Tom Tomlinson and Jerry Kennedy. Not Tom and Jerry, the rat and the cat. No, it would be impossible for the, learn English, perfect English, learn the guitar, basic percussion skills, timing, producing, it's, just get humans to do it. Songs like Sentimental Journey, Caravan, Golden Love of Flower, Raunchy, Walk Don't Run, and Third Man Theme, Sugarfoot Rag. $0.10. These are some, well, I'll put these aside because I gotta get all of them. Okay, who did this? Alright, this is the greatest country and western hits. That's not what this is. Mr. Walker, It's All Over, Games People Play, In the Ghetto. Okay, let me see here. Now, you got Ferlin Husky's Electrified Donkey, Too Many Secrets by Patsy Cline, long dead at the time of this release, English Sweetheart by Webb Pierce, Goodbye My Darling, Hello Vietnam. Did they use that in Full Metal Jacket? Was that the one? Four stereo phonographs. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Alright. And another. This is the Vox record. Vox causing all that trouble on YouTube. The Four Seasons. Not that Four Seasons. The pompous classical Four Seasons. Okay. New Year's concert. The Werner Philharmoniker and Warren Mazzal. I'm pretty sure I have this on CD. But come to this. It's a tradition that I started this year. 1 year down. That's how a tradition starts. You start with year one. Move forward. Additional traditions. Lawrence Welk's Jingle Bells, which is probably not a good album. Great cover. It's on Coral Records. A Good Chance, and I don't know about this little fella. This little fella under the tree. Good chance everyone in that photograph is long dead. Long dead. In the ground dead. Lawrence Welk, been dead for, what, 30 years? Thereabouts? In the neighborhood? Mel Carter, Easy Listening. The Impossible Dream, Can I Trust You? You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. Tar and Cement. Taking Care of a Strangers of the Night, Somewhere My Love. Easy Listening. Mel Carter. top second album. It's got some good songs on it. Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. It's the same old song. And then, Things Get Strange. Darling, I Hum Our Song. I Like Everything About You Since You've Been Gone. Stay in My Lonely Arms. I'm Grateful. What are they? Who are they? There's literally no way to know. Major padding on some albums in the 60s. Like, I'll tell you about padding. Now, how many hits do you think Jan and Dean had? Enough to fill a single greatest hits album? I'd say not enough to fill 2 sides of a 45 record. But Jan and Dean Golden Hits Volume 2. Volume 2. Hits like Linda, Surf City, Honolulu, Drag City, Dead Man's Curve, we know this one, and Surf City, we know that one. The New Girl in School, The Little Lady from Pasadena. I thought that was a Beach Boys song. I can't guarantee you that. Alright, here's one. The Anaheim, Acosta, and Cucamonga Sewing Circle, Book Review, and Timey Association. That's a song. Ride the Wild Surf, Sidewalk Surfing, From All Over the World. You really know how to hurt a guy. And here are other exciting albums by Jan and Dean. And there's like 11 of them. How does that work? Padding. Mucho padding. Like these videos. Pad it out to all hell. For all concerned. Right? Your favorite group sing their golden oldies. Like When Fools Fall in Love, Fools Fall in Love by Frankie Lyman, Barbara Ann by the Regents, G by the Crows, Earth Angel by the Penguins, There Goes My Baby by the Drifters, Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday Baby by the Children Weavers, I Only Have Eyes for You by the Flamingos, 16 Candles by the Crest, they got great teeth, So Fine by the Kestas, Book of Love by the Monotones, 10 Commandments of Love by the Mooncloves, and Little Girl of Mine by the Cleftones. And this is volume 19, and it is on Roulette Records. It's the real deal. And these records are weird, and I'll tell you what, all the records look exactly the same. They are not the same record. Inside, they have individual discs, different colors, though the labels are different colors. And I think they're for every day of the week, but I only got 5 of them. And whoever, they went through and picked over the records before me, probably got the good ones. Oh, the other ones, they couldn't be good. But here's a sample cover, and they're all the same cover, except someone helpfully wrote on them. So you can tell them apart and match them with the disc, and they don't all match up. I've got 5 of them. And 2 of the discs don't say what it says on here. They say something different. So somebody got the other records. Okay, they're Franciscan recordings. Right? And these were I'm guessing a monthly thing? I don't know. The Franciscan recordings, Dayton, Ohio, and the conferences of these I'm assuming Franciscan dudes, monks. If so, they're very quiet. And take a vow of silence here. But they're exactly the same 5 covers. Inside, different records. And I took a while to match them all up, but I got 5. Weird. They're like for different days of the week, like there'll be Friday, there'll be You know, that's for the conferences. I don't know. Musical treasury here. Charles Ives Holiday Symphony. Okay. Candlelight Music's House Party. 2 record sets, of which I have 1 record. And these were as seen on TV. The original hits and the authentic golden treasury collector's edition. These were the 50s and 60s hits. Nothing special, nothing exceptional. Roger V from Nashville. He's live. He's live. Roger V. Who's Roger V? Well, he knows these people. He knows Barbara Mandrell. He knows what I believe to be Kenny Rogers. He knows the late great Ernest Tubb, Roy Clark, Whispering Bill Anderson, and of course Ronnie Millsap, who may or may not have known his picture was being taken. I'm just saying, Ronnie can't see. Never had. Well, maybe when he was a kid, but not now. Couldn't see. Hey, Edie Mormay's greatest hits. And there's still some shrink wrap on here, but of course the record was separated from it, and it's I don't know. Blame It on the Bossa Nova. Don't Go to Strangers. And other songs I am not familiar with. Edie Gourmet. A Musical Treasury. Well, I matched it up. You know, this isn't the original sleeve. The Sound of Johnny Cash. It's a 6i. Alright. We're almost to the what I consider best stuff. Another musical treasury here. The Twist Goes to College. Again, 6i. Columbia. Nana Mouskouri. She's singing Greek Chit. Never on Sunday, she might be heard. Recorded in Greece. That's what they say. Again, 10 for $1. I don't understand people who would pay full price for Nana Mouskouri or those type of things. It's a weird world. It's a sick planet. Mother Earth is hurting with bad records. Okay. London Records. If you're into this kind of thing. Montavani Exodus. The theme from Exodus and some other stuff. Other great themes. It's a great cover, though. This was a $2 record. I got this at a different place. But I thought, you know, I can do this. I got $2. I got paid. Why not? Splurge, level up. This is probably the best record in the stack and the final record in this little intrusion. Believe in Music. It's a Kate Hill joint. 22 original hits, original stars. I think I'll just name some of these beauties off, and you tell me what year you think it might be. For the total, not for everyone. I'm not gonna, not screwing around here. Looking Glass, Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Daniel Boone, Beautiful Sunday. Lighthouse, Sunny Days. Alvin McNeil, How Do You Do? Holly's, Lone Cool Woman. Donny Osmond, Go Away Little Girl. OJ's, Backstabbers. Raspberries, Go All the Way. And Andy and David Williams, Fly Pretty Baby. Rod Stewart, Maggie May. Bobby Vinton, Sealed with a Kiss. Cher, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Sylvia's Mother. Donny Osmond, Sweet and Innocent. Argent, Hold Your Head Up. Eric Clapton, Let It Rain. Brownsville Station, Let Your Yeah Be Yeah. Bulldog. No, I think some of these are just made up. There's no song there. I get 22 songs on here. Some of them aren't real songs. 5-Man Electrical Band, Money Back Guarantee. Rick Springfield, Speak to the Sky. Albert Hammond, Down by the River. Gallery, I believe in music. What year do you think it be? I'm going to find out right now. 1972. Did you say 1972? Well, good for you. You win nothing. You get nothing. And that is how we do that. You know? Setting things up. I've shelled out a good bit of money for me for this air conditioning so I can live in this place and maybe do some writing and maybe work on some of my typewriters, which I plan to start exhibiting in the next few days in a series of short videos. Shorter than this one, hell, why not? But I'll do that thing. And I want you to keep an eye out for me and more irresponsible vinyl purchases. It's going to happen. Just sporadically. Meanwhile, I'm going to be doing some typing things. I'll show you those videos and you're going to like them. Or you won't like them. That's really out of my hands at this point. I can't make you like them. Not yet. I don't have that kind of power yet. I'm working on it. It's a 50-50 chance that this is going to work. Remember this thing? I don't know. I'm going to try it.